how's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my review of the Nottingham Forest versus Derby County game that's just finished at Prideless Park. So yeah, 1-1 the score, and well, if you want a dead-on bet that's going to come in every single time, bet Forest 1, Derby 1 in the East Midland Derby, because I think it's been like 4 on the bounce now, something stupid like that, 5 on the bounce. Where it's been 1-1, so yeah, it's almost a dead on score, that, but actually I think it's probably 4 in a row now, something like that anyway. But yeah, if you look at the game, first off, we were awful. We were absolutely crap. Like, there was nothing good really at all from Forest in that game, other than the fact that we kept it 1-0. I think Derby, as much as I hate to say it, were brilliant. They came out of the blocks sharp, they were strong, they were determined, running down every ball that Forest had. And, you know, first off, they'll be kicking themselves that they didn't make that domination pay, because they could have made it 2 or 3 before the break. They really, really could have done. But we managed to keep it at 1-0, and then second half I think we were much better. And if you talk about their goal first before I go into the second half, what on earth is Gaetan Bong doing? I mean, Joe Worrall and Bong are probably to blame, but I'd say more Bong than Worrall, because you see, like you saw on the half-time analysis, Worrall was going to pick up the run. He was going to pick up that run, and then sort of the ball was played out wide, so he turned his back to he turned his back to Lawrence, thinking Bong would pick him up. Bong didn't pick him up, thinking the ball wouldn't come. So actually, I can't say it was more Bong than Worrall. I think it was just 50-50 really, a lack of communication, and then he had the ability to put in a decent little finish there. But, you know, second half we came out, we looked much better. Houghton, I think he knew that this was last chance saloon. Bought on Grabban, didn't take off Taylor, which I thought was really good. Yates had a poor game, took him off, and was able to get that goal. And it's quite funny really, because even when we're at our worst, even when we've not had a shot on target for 3 hours and 20 minutes, even when we've lost every single game this season other than a League Cup game against the League Two side, we still can't lose to the Sheep. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. I went absolutely crazy when that goal went in. I had a friend round who's not a football fan. Even he was getting into it. Even he was willing Forest on. But I just went absolutely crazy, and I think he thought I'd lost my mind or something. But yeah, no, it was just sheer relief, and just sheer, like, I was just kind of like, I couldn't believe it. I just, we were putting the pressure on, and I just didn't think we were going to score because of the way things have been going recently. But yeah, when Johnson banged that one in, and it was poor keeping from Kayla Roux, so I think he had a decent game with what he had to deal with other than that. But yeah, one of our own, Mr. Brennan Johnson, I think that's his first goal for the club, and what a moment to get the first goal for the club. That will definitely make his dad proud, and every other Forest fan up and down the country, all around the globe. But yeah, man of the match in terms of Forest, for me, I think Zinkernagel had a good game. Forsyth should have been sent off from, I think it was like 5 minutes in, stamping on him. That was absolutely disgusting. I think Ravel Morrison was lucky not to get, well, I don't know if he got a yellow card, but he was lucky to escape that if he didn't get one. Yeah, that was an awful tackle when they were trying to make the change. Nathan Byrne was very dirty from time to time on Myton. So, I think it's hard to really pick one, but I think Zinkernagel had a good game when he was on the ball. Johnson, I think he looked good trying to make things happen. McKenna did really, really well at the back. I think he put in some superb blocks. That one where it just clipped his kneecap from, was it Stroughton or Struton, something like that. Just clipped his kneecap and went wide of the post. That was brilliant. I think he had a really good game, to be honest. I think he might be up there for man of the match for me. But I think he got the goal. He tried to make things happen. He was going forward in a positive manner. For me, Brennan Johnson, I think, gets my man of the match. But McKenna is just very close behind. I think he had a really good game too. Okay, yeah, we did get lucky with some decisions. I think it probably would have been a red card for Worrall, a penalty for Worrall, but it wasn't, so you can't complain. Swings and roundabouts, really, they got away with a stamp from Forsyth. We got away with that. There was probably a couple of other opportunities for Derby penalties with players going down in the box, but I think they're a bit too soft, really, for a game of this manner. But no, where does that leave Houghton for me? I think It's hard. It's hard. It's really difficult because first half we were a shambles, and if we didn't get that goal with Johnson, you'd got to say he's going. He's going. You've got to say he's going. But does that buy him another game? I'm not sure who we've got next. I think it's a international break. I think you maybe give him one more game, give him the international break to try and implement it a little bit more. I think that's maybe bought him one more game. But if we lose that one, he's got to go. I think I would give him one more game, just because of he did change things. He did do better, and he has got an international break, which you can get some of the players in who are potentially coming over the week, get them in, or over the weekend, get them in, get working on the training ground, and hopefully he saw the difference it made when he had two strikers on the pitch. Even though Graham was playing more out on the right, but still, when he went a bit more for it, you saw what happened. You saw the lift in the crowd, the lift in the players. If he goes back to negative football against whoever it is we got next, then it's not good enough. It's not good enough. But I think if we're able to keep that going, and he's able to get something from the next game and keep something going, he could probably get a win, then I'll be happy to see him stay, I think. But he's got to keep going. He's got to keep this up. But yeah, 1-0 for this game, and I was just thinking, oh please Forest, even just so I don't have to do a video of Forest Luton and all the Derby fans laughing in the comments. But this time we were the team that got the late equaliser, and it's been that Forest Twitter account. It's like days since Derby last beat Nottingham Forest. That can continue. I was worried about that account too. I was thinking, oh, imagine all the Derby fans laughing when it says 0, but it stays going. The Brian Clough Trophy stays at the City Ground. Obviously, you want to win these games, but I think it's not more important not to lose. I think you want to win them, but I'm happy that we didn't lose. I'm happy we've got the first point on the board, and hopefully it can be a foundation to build on, and we can really make something happen, and just I don't know, not be so crap. But I'm happy. I'm smiling. I wasn't smiling before Johnson scored, but we didn't. We keep the unbeaten streak against Derby. I think it's like 9 games now since the last beat or something like that. So it's an improvement. The second half was a definite improvement. I think that's the best we've played all season. And for me, you have to play like that more often. You have to play like that. The way they're moving the ball, they're getting the ball forward, getting the fullbacks down. I think even Bong was getting on the ball and taking players on. You need to play like that more and more and more. And hopefully something will come. So like I say, my man of the match, Brennan Johnson, Scott McKenna just behind for me. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here, and thank you for watching, and come on, you Reds.